9:13 right now on ABC Action News this weekend, and who could ever forget this sight from last August 3rd? That historic flooding still costing Tampa Bay homeowners big bucks, and after all that water, we had damage in homes and businesses and properties, and it took a while for that to drain out and dry out. Of course, we're worried that that sort of stuff can happen again. It's happened this past week up in Texas. And this morning, John Duffy and Steve Howerton from Citywide Maintenance Tampa Bay join us here with some severe weather season advice for us on the way. Guys, first of all, you are Steve, you are John. Talk a little bit about the fact that we can't do much about floods coming here because they're going to happen.
Yeah. I think the key is obviously being prepared, and a couple things we can do. The first thing I would do is reach out to your insurance company and just make sure that you understand the procedure that they would need to go through and if something does happen. Roofs, if you know of any problem with your roof at this current time, obviously I'd take care of it. Leaky cracks in the walls or the windows. Gutters, now's the time to go out there and clean out the gutters. Anything to keep the water drainage flow happening, then I would do that. And simple things like landscaping, just making sure the landscaping is going away from the property so that the water is able to run off. Those are simple things that you could do to kind of prevent it.
You do ahead of time. What about when this hits? I mean, we are going to get inundating rains. Even some of those summertime thunderstorms can give us flash flooding. Steve, what can be done once those floodwaters start to, increase?
Well, Bill, I think number one is safety. So if you're going to enter an affected area of your home or a building, you need to make sure that there's no electrical hazard or gas hazard. The simplest way to do that is to ensure that the power is cut off to that area, the gas is cut off to that area. And then once you actually go into the area for cleanup or what have you, you need to use some personal protective gear. Make sure that you have a good pair of rubber boots on, you're wearing rubber gloves.
That's one of the things. I mean, as we take a look at this video from last year, a lot of folks were looking at this like it's a big swimming pool. And that's pretty much the worst thing you can do, because not only is this like sewer water, it's worse.
Absolutely. As you said, it's contaminated with sewage, oftentimes with chemicals, oftentimes with petroleum products. It's absolutely the worst thing. And which leads me to another thing. If you have any food products at all that are in the affected area, those need to be disposed of.
Even if they're in cans?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Because you're going to get the incursion or rust starting on this, and that's letting the bad stuff in.
That's absolutely right. Even bottled water that's sealed, really any food products at all. And always ensure that you contact your insurance company right away so that they can get out and make an assessment, take photos, and document that yourself on your cell phone or camera. Right. And if you have...
Then you have to get the dehumidifier out.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a great piece of equipment and works great with fans to dry out the area.
All right, guys, thanks for coming in. A little bit of tips as you head into this storm season. Of course, hurricane season not too far away. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff today. Guys, thank you.